Flood warning remains in effect until Tuesday afternoon. What minor flooding is forecast? Where? Manatee River near Myakka Head at sea near 64. When? Until Tuesday afternoon. Impacts at 11 feet. Private road and bridge 1 mile downstream flood. Agricultural, rural Kibler area begins to flood. Additional details at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Sunday. The stage was 8.4 feet. Bankful stage is 7 feet. Forecast: the river will rise to 8.5 feet this afternoon. It will then fall to 8.4 feet this evening. It will rise above flood stage late tomorrow evening to 11.1 feet Tuesday morning. It will then fall below flood stage late Tuesday morning. Flood stage is 11 feet. Flood history: this crest compares to a previous crest of 11.1 feet on June 27, 1996. https www.weather.gov/safety/flood. Flood warning remains in effect until further notice. What minor flooding is occurring and minor flooding is forecast? Where? Cypress Creek at SR54 Worthington Gardens. When? Until further notice. Impacts at 8 feet. Flooding begins at the recreation area on State Road 54. Additional details at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Sunday. The stage was 8.1 feet. Bankful stage is 8 feet. Recent activity: the maximum river stage in the 24 hours ending at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Sunday was 8.1 feet. Forecast: the river is expected to rise to 8.9 feet early Tuesday afternoon. Additional rises are possible thereafter. Flood stage is 8 feet. Flood history: this crest compares to a previous crest of 8.9 feet on November 26, 1988. https www.weather.gov/safety/flood. Flood warning remains in effect from late Monday night until further notice. https www.weather.gov/where Little Manatee River at Waimama 301. Flood warning from late Monday night until further notice. Impacts at 11 feet. The river overflows its banks. Additional details at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Sunday. The stage was 8.5 feet. Bankful stage is 11 feet. Forecast: the river is expected to rise above flood stage early Tuesday morning and continue rising to a crest of 11.8 feet early Tuesday afternoon. Flood stage is 11 feet. Flood history: this crest compares to a previous crest of 11.8 feet on October 3, 1957. https www.weather.gov/safety/flood. The tropical weather outlook issued by the National Hurricane Center in Miami. Issued at 7:49 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. For the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico, active systems, the National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on Hurricane Kirk, located over the central subtropical Atlantic Ocean, on Hurricane Leslie, located over the central tropical Atlantic Ocean, and on Tropical Storm Milton, located over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. Far eastern tropical Atlantic, a tropical wave is expected to move off the west coast of Africa in a few days. Some development of this system is possible thereafter while it moves westward or west-northwestward across the eastern tropical Atlantic. The system is expected to move near or over the Cabo Verde Islands on Wednesday and Thursday, and interests there should monitor its progress. Formation chance through 48 hours, low, near 0%. Formation chance through 7 days, low, 30%. These are the noon observations for the local area on Sunday, October 6th. At Tampa International, it was cloudy. The temperature was 81 degrees, the dew point 75, and the relative humidity 82%. The wind was east at 10 miles an hour, gusting to 17. The pressure was 29.94 inches and steady. At St. Pete Clearwater Airport, it was cloudy. The temperature was 81 degrees, the dew point 75, and the relative humidity 82%. The wind was east at 12 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.92 inches and falling. At downtown St. Petersburg, it was cloudy. The temperature was 82 degrees, the dew point 78, and the relative humidity 88%. The wind was east at 18 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.91 inches and steady. At Lake Linder International, light rain and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 3 miles. The temperature was 75 degrees, the dew point 75, and the relative humidity 100%. The wind was northeast at 12 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.97 inches and rising. Elsewhere around Falcon, with a temperature of 72 at Kissimmee, 80 at Sarasota-Bradenton Airport, and 82 at Punta Gorda. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 80 at McDill Air Force Base and 75 at Bardo. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 78 at Brooksville and 73 at Orlando. At Winter Haven, rain and fog were reported, with a temperature